Hello class, my name is Chris Eckler and this is my first discussion board thread or video. Today I will be discussing the importance of Christianity and its impact on America's founding. When examining a topic such as this, it is important to first analyze and determine just what is meant by the founding of America. Do we consider the founding to be our Declaration of Independence from Great Britain, or is it something more? Something that possibly goes further back and deeper into our history. For the purposes of my discussion today, I will be assuming that our founding began at the establishment of both the Jamestown colony in Virginia and the Plymouth colony in Massachusetts. While it is true that the Jamestown colony out of the two would be considered the more secular of the settlements, it was far from what we in today's society or in modern society would consider irreligious. Communion was one of the first actions taken by the pastor as the settlers arrived, and later they codified into their law regular church services were to be attended and observing the Sabbath. However, where Jamestown was founded primarily as a business venture, the Puritans in Massachusetts' principal purpose was to establish what Dr. Glenn Martin describes as Holy Commonwealth, or God over all aspects of life, nothing excepted. Not only was God over all of the church, but he was to be over all human relationships and institutions, including civil and state government. Adding to the concept that Christianity had a profound impact on America's founding is the context of society as a whole in that era. Mark Hall, in his paper, Did America Have a Christian Founding?, said it this way: colonists of European descent who settled in the New World were serious Christians whose constitutions, laws, and practices reflected the influence of Christianity. He correctly depicted the fact that both individuals and society at large were Christian. When we consider these aspects individually, one can gain a sense that Christianity was if not the most prolific trait that influenced America's founding. If we were then to consider the founding era and the primary resources of men such as George Washington, John Adams, and Thomas Jefferson, Christianity and its principles are not only evident in their writings, but it's also evident in our founding documents as well, with the Bible being the number one source of the founding era fathers' citations. In closing, the biggest effect that Christianity had on America's founding, in my opinion, is liberty, both in the freedoms we enjoy and the ability to worship as we wish or as God has called us to do. This can also be traced back to the colonial era and Roger Williams, who was a staunch supporter of religious liberty, even if one chose not to worship, which in his day would have been a radical position to hold. Thank you.